Welcome to my room with my dog and in a different location as usual. My dog is always with me and we're always in a different place. Oh. The other thing, I am super congested from a sinus infection. I went back home in Texas for Christmas, and coming from here to Texas was a big atmosphere shift, so my sinuses hated that um, and revolted. So that's fun. I'm recovering from it right now. I want to do what I want to do though, so that's why this video is happening. Um, hope you guys don't mind. Alright, let's go into, this is our second update. I will tell you now, I hit pan on one shade and I'm going to be ditching a other shade. I'm filming this on the 2nd of January, so this is actually a month long, unlike the first update, which was like 6 weeks long. Also, the month long, practically 2 weeks of it, pretty much 2 weeks of it, were no makeup because I was traveling and my parents just aren't used to seeing me in a full face of makeup. And I didn't really want to put on makeup. I was playing with my nephews and doing puzzles and watching TV with my parents and hanging out with my boyfriend, but I did miss doing eyeshadow. Let's begin with my Pan That palette, which is really easy to update you on. There's like nothing. There's no new pans. I'm just like not doing it. The most I have to hope for is ginger, chai, and sorrel this whole row. Everything else has like no significant dips. I'm slow going on this. I definitely see myself enjoying the Pan Those Eyeshadows better. Like I work harder on those. This is kind of more of an accompaniment, I guess, anyways, and that's what my brain is viewing it as. So, woohoo, I didn't hit any pan! Woo. And the other area that I didn't hit any pan was in this palette. The ones in my project, and two of them are currently on my eyes. Meteorite is in my project. I do love it so much. There's a very small dip, and you can't see it in my lighting because my lighting's shit. But yeah, Meteorite is there. Thank You Next is still, I'm still chugging along on that, forming a good dip in that bottom portion. So that's fun. And Manifest It is that pink shade, and that's currently on all over my eyelid, and Thank You Next is on the lower part of my eyelid here and a little bit in the center. So those two are in my look today. Also, you'll see some differences in the palette in general. The Pixie shade that crumbled, I smashed that and some other shades to make new shades. It was the first time I mixed eyeshadow pigments together. A coworker gifted me like a profusion palette that's, I don't know, like all the shades look the same. So I decided to smash them up and like mix them together with the Pixie shades that had crumbled and were finicky. So that one's one of the ones I made, and that one's one of the ones I made, a purple and a green. So those are now in my collection. There's a few more that are in my neutral magnetic palette. I'll show you that. Those are new. What am I looking at? Those are new, these three. So yeah, there are some changes to my collection. I'll get into that more later when we re-roll new shades. The shadow I hit pan on, you can guess now, is in my Morphe palette. That one was already in the project, and I worked on it a little bit more, and Ritzy Rose is what I hit pan on. I knew I was going to do it. I'm so happy that I did that. Like, I don't know. I used it a little bit more after hitting pan on it. The shadow that I probably should have rolled out of last update but didn't think to do it until I saw other project planner do it. They had two similar shades as well, and they weren't using the second one, and that's what's happening to me. I've only used this shade once. You Fancy looks a lot like Thank You Next, like very, very similar. It's a fine shade. It swatches really well. I don't think it looks as great on the eye as Thank You Next does. So I'm going to roll this one out. The other shadow that was rolled into my project last month is this. When I hit pan on this shade, I randomly rolled in this shadow. So I traded shadows in this row, and it looks. Oh my god, this is really tough. Why am I so out of it? Why is this so tough? Maybe I'll get sympathy points for being weird. So, strike a pose. I'm sure if I put more effort into it, I'll hit pan next update. It's on my eye today as well, like all over the top and on the bottom. Just trying to use up as much as possible. It's cool to see two pans in this palette. I'm really happy. It is time to roll in two new eyeshadows for my Pan Those Eyeshadows side of the project. I have 251 eyeshadows right now, so there are a couple changes in my eyeshadow palette collection. I have 4 new palettes. Strawberry Dream by Lunar Beauty was a gift to me for quitting my job and leaving behind my awful director and awful coworker, and I'm so happy. It is so beautiful. The shimmer shades made me fall in love with it. I didn't know if I wanted to buy it, and then I was swatching those shades and I fell in love, but I also realized in hindsight that 2 of the shadows look very much like Meteorite and Manifest It in my current project. I'm done with pinks. I can't buy any more pinks. And my mom got me the Kaleidos palettes, these 2 Kaleidos palettes, and she got me the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm palette, which I'm so excited about. I've already been playing with the Dominique Cosmetics palette. I haven't dipped yet into the Kaleidos palettes except swatching it happily at Christmas, but I'm so happy. These were great presents for me. Hello, Yellow Angela, and I will randomly generate 2 new numbers, 196, 142. If any of those numbers land under my new palettes that I got for Christmas, I will re-roll that number. I will re-roll 142 because that is in my Strawberry Dreams palette, my Strawberry Dream palette. 100? Let's try 100. Let me get my boogies. I'm very attractive. I'm a very attractive lady. So 196. This is 195. This is 196. Is a coppery, bronzy shadow. It is from the Tarte Make Waves and Believe in Yourself palette. The first palette. Be a mermaid and make waves. Make waves and believe in yourself sounds good too. This is from the first palette I ever purchased in my life. I was sucked in by the seashell packaging. Let's find out what the other shade, the new shade is. It is from the Sweet Talk palette. So 100 is, let me look, 100. Oh, buddy. I can do that. Here, you get to see me put on my glasses to check out the color differences. Yeah, I think I can do that. That is a glitter, but we can go there. Yeah. Here, now I'm looking at myself. And now I'll take off my glasses so you don't see all the reflections and all that. Before we go, I like my new shirt a lot. But these are the current, oh my god. There we go. That's as good as it gets. These are my current shades. The new ones are up here, the Tarte and the new glitter from Sweet Talk palette. I think it's all still going together really well. Um, and these are my old ones. These are the bottom three are the ones that have been in the project since the beginning, and that one's the one that was rolled in last update. I feel the need to apologize just because I feel like a shit show right now, and it's probably because I'm still sick, and it's probably because I've been running around all day. I don't know. I don't feel too good. Uh, the future is bright, but also like just today, like you can just have a sucky day. It's okay. Kira's looking really cute. She gives me hope. But I'll try keep doing updates because it's fun to do this project. I will try to include photos of looks I've done with my eyeshadows. I'll include looks somewhere around here. Doot, 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 doot. And I'll cover my sweet Kira. I'm gonna start tallying when I use these eyeshadows, not including swatches, but when I use them in day-to-day wear. I will talk to you guys later. See you around, and I hope you have a good day. Okay? Bye. Goodbye. Hello, Kira, but goodbye to everyone else. Hello. Mwah.